Welcome to Homestead Reptown. Today with me is Mud. We're going to be doing a review on a few Amazon products that are horrible for your gecko. So we're first going to start out with the food, and the first one up is this Exoterra cups of food. So it's 8 cups, supposed to be formulated perfectly for your gecko. The ingredients are really bad. So water, peas, lima beans. Do I need to say more? That's definitely in your gecko's diet. And then we have these little chunky gelatin cubes. This is also a really horrible product. I would not feed this to your gecko, and most geckos won't even eat it. So there's a lot of artificial coloring. There's just a lot of just bull poop in here. Then we have the Hakura reptile crested gecko gel. So this is a very poor product. Now, Hakura is not a bad company. They mostly focus on fish food. And I think this product came about because they're trying to branch out into other arenas. They should stick to fish food and not gecko food. I've seen some really bad reptile food items coming out of Hakura. And I like Hakura. I feed it to my fish. So we have this item. This our first non-food item. This is going to fall and hurt your gecko. This is going to fall and hurt your gecko. This little branch could fall and hurt your gecko. So most of the time, these really heavy resin items that have suction cups will not suction on your enclosure forever. So it could fall in a week, it could fall in a few months, and it can harm your gecko. So I would just avoid these types of items. I'm not saying suction cups are bad, because I do have some items that are suction cup feeders, but the feeders are a hollow plastic, so if it ever fell, it's not hurting my gecko. My gecko will be fine. But these heavier resin items, if they fall with your gecko in it, if they fall on top of your gecko, it's dangerous. I've seen a lot of Facebook posts, especially with those types of feeders, where it has fallen and hit their gecko straight in the head, hit their backs, or hit any part of their body, and either they escaped without being seriously injured, or they were seriously injured and died from those injuries within 24 hours. There was this one gecko, and it was really sad to see this happen, but they had this little leaf resin feeder, and it was a really pretty little feeder, had a little suction cup, and she put the gecko's food in it, and as that gecko was eating in the middle of the night, this feeder fell right on top of the gecko's head, and the gecko lived for about 24 hours and then just passed away from the injuries. I mean, the gecko had a dent in its head. That's how bad it was. So I would tell you guys to avoid these types of items. They can be dangerous. Now, I'm not saying a resin item is dangerous just because it's resin. It's because it's heavy, and the item that's using it to attach to the enclosure sucks, the suction cup. The suction cup is cheaper than a magnet. So if you want one of these resin items, because they are very nice looking, they're appealing to my eye, and they're probably appealing to a lot of other people, you want to get ones with magnets. The magnets, really strong magnets, are better than suction cups. That's just how it is. They are generally always going to be better. If you have ever seen any just like poor quality items, poor food items, or poor just decoration items that are dangerous, or just don't understand why you're marketing this to crested geckos, please leave it in the comments. Like and subscribe, and tell me what you think.